Hey, this is Robert Ferguson, and today is a day of celebration. For those of you who are new to me, I am a nutritionist, weight loss expert, if you will, a guy who cares, and that's why I'm sharing. Now, today is a little different because I'm taking a moment and I want to give a huge shout out to one of my clients who accomplished something that I just think is absolutely amazing. Now, I would have this same type of excitement for someone who had 10 pounds ago, and that can be a struggle in itself. And when they get there, I would be the first to jump out and say, wow, congratulations, you stayed the course, you did what you needed to do to get to where you are, and you're now thriving. Now, what's cool, aside from or in addition to the big shout out that I'm going to give Miss Sharon Stewart Evers, I'm so proud of you, Sharon. You stayed the course, you've done the work. But I'm going to talk a little bit about you because I want to inspire others who are sitting on the fence or they're thinking about maybe improving their overall health and establishing a lifestyle where they don't gain the weight back and just improve all other parts of their metabolic health. So I'm going to walk them through just a little bit. At the same time, you guys, for those of you who are new to me, um, it'll give you a little bit of insight into how the methodology works. And when I say the methodology, we're talking about the diet-free life methodology, which has been around in constant development since 1995. We have done 2 evidence-based clinical trials that proves without question that this methodology is something that works and is something that a person can embrace, engage in, and live with for the rest of their life. Now, if you want to learn more, or you want to contact us, if you want to become a client, if you want to learn about some of our other programs, feel free to reach out to us. I always provide some type of link so that you can make contact with us and you can learn more. But Sharon, again, she's a prime example. She's a poster child because who doesn't want to lose 100 pounds if they have that much weight to lose? Who doesn't want to lose weight and improve their health and not feel like they're on a diet? I mean, who wouldn't want that? But as Brett Hilton, who is down a little over 100 pounds and is on his way to being down 150 pounds, said recently, is that it's hard to believe when you're on the outside because we're not saying to avoid carbs. Think about that. There are people, actually, I had a call or a text early this morning from someone that I go way back with, and they asked me about the keto diet. And I gave them my advice about it. I'm not going to beat up any diet that's out there, but the key word is that it's a diet. And what surprises me with people who know me or that are aware of it, she didn't ask me about the diet-free life methodology. She doesn't really even know how it works. I mean, there's people who see me post on Facebook or on YouTube or share information, and they don't even know really what I do. We're just Facebook friends. And then when they dive in and they discover what we do, then they're like, wow, why did I wait so long? Or I wish you had told me. Well, I'm not the kind of guy that's going to show up at your house and start preaching about what I can do for you. I'm there to enjoy and to support you, etc. But if you would like to learn more, then reach out to us and we can show you how you can drop 5 pounds, 25 pounds, 100 pounds, 200 plus pounds. Our biggest weight loss over the years has been 290 pounds. I wish it was 300, but it wasn't. But anyway, Sharon kind of summarized it today when I saw her Facebook post when she says, I'm down 100 pounds. And she highlighted the fact that she did this without surgeries, without pills, without shakes, without packaged meals. She did it without avoiding carbs. So what does that look like? Was intermittent fasting part of it? No. Are we against intermittent fasting? No. But she ate and she's learned how to eat in a way where the weight would come off. And as the weight comes off, she's still eating that way. Not long ago, the National Weight Control Registry, which is an ongoing study where they look at people who have lost weight and have kept it off. So their focus is really to demonstrate what does it look like to keep it off. And one of the key things that they preach and that they're demonstrating, and we're talking about people who have lost anywhere from 30 to 300 pounds, and they're keeping it off. right? Because you always hear the negatives of people gaining the weight back. But this study is clear that we're focusing on how they're keeping it off. And then there are surveys of the people who are keeping 30 to 300 pounds off. Over 90% of them said that the same way that they ate, okay, I'm gonna stress this, the same way that they ate as they lost the weight, they are eating after they've lost the weight. So it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. So that's what a real lifestyle is. So if you, let's say, go with keto, I'm not beating up on keto, but if you went with carnivore, if you went with paleo, or whatever you go with, and you lose the weight, if you go with Nutrisystem and you lose the weight, if you count points and you lose the weight, once the weight is off, are you going to continue eating that way so that the weight never comes back? And if you're not, that's not a lifestyle. So, and big props to my dear friend, Miss Sharon. We want to wish you a happy and successful celebration for today. I look forward to our coach session so I can tell you in person. Actually, I may be calling you right after I do this live. And we're just proud of you. I'm very proud of you. You stayed the course. We've worked together for a good amount of time. And in doing so, you have done something that's absolutely impressive. And I know you're not done yet. You know, you got a little bit that you want to do more, but not only have you lost 100 pounds, Sharon, you have improved your health from the inside. You have learned how to optimize every part of who you are as a person through food. Whereas many people will not be able to live their healthiest life because of food. Because as we all know, it's everywhere. When you get with friends, it's over food. When family comes together, it's over food. When you celebrate something, it's over food. And it's the type of food and kind of food that is not helping us, not just with weight, but with health. And as we progress, I remember talking to Sharon saying, everything that I'm going to recommend to you is always thinking about your gut microbiome. Because your gut microbiome, for those who are new to that, that is your intestinal tract. We now know today that over 90% of diseases, all diseases, are connected to the health of your gut. We know today that over 90% of serotonin is produced in your gut. I have had clients get off depression medications after they improve their gut. We know that over 50% of dopamine is located in your gut, produced in your gut. We know that 70% of your immune system is your gut. Why aren't we talking more about this? Well, Sharon did it, and so can you. So if you look at what she did, if you say, Robert, how did she do it? How did she drop nearly 10 inches off her waist? How did she drop 10+% body fat? How did she get rid of 100 pounds, right? I mean, think about it. If I said, Sharon, go and get a jacket that weighs 100 pounds and walk around with that, she would be blown away. This is a big deal. You know, I'll never forget, I used to do this thing where I would meet people, and when I would meet them and they were trainers and I would do these trainings, I would encourage them to, go grab 50 pounds. I had this vest, it was like 75 pounds. I would put it on the woman to say 130 pounds. And I would have her do some squats and walk up and walk around and do different things. And she would go, oh my goodness. And I say, yeah, think about all the clients that you have that are that much heavier. You're struggling with it, but you see them going grocery shopping. You see them working out. Let's compliment those people who are walking around with some excess body fat, because that is no easy task, and they're making it happen. So again, this is a big deal. When 100 pounds was on a person and now it's not, that is a big deal. And I get more excited because I know that she's improved her gut health, and I know that all of her numbers are looking amazing. And I'm the most excited about that stuff. But I also like what we can see on the outside as far as a reveal. So what did she do? Well, you could ask her, but she followed the Diet for Your Life methodology. And along the way, what she did on average, okay, let's just talk average, is you eat 3 meals a day. Now, as soon as I mention that to some people, they go, oh man, I can't do that. I don't have much time. This is tough. I go, look, you can do it. You can do it. And when you have a coach or you're working with a program where the structure is in place, you take baby steps and then you can do it. In addition to that, I believe that it's good because we live in this amazing world that you can eat fruit every day. So snack on fruit. Why not? There's so many benefits from fruits and vegetables. To avoid them is a clear demonstration that you're setting yourself up to have some health problems, right? Because when someone texts me or email me and asks me about, let's say, keto, I don't beat up on keto. I don't have a problem with you eating steak and eating meat and eating cheese and eating bacon. I'm not putting that down at all. My concerns, and every gastroenterologist would agree with this, is what you're not eating. So when you stop eating fruits, vegetables, carbs, you set yourself up to potentially be missing certain healthful benefits when you're not just looking at weight. And then, you'll have that person say, well, let me just do let me just go keto for a little bit and then I'll transition to become healthier. I go, you're starting off wrong. It's like a relationship. If you're starting off wrong, then the outcome, what do you think? You think it's going to be right? No, it ain't going to be good. Okay. Do it the right way, especially when you're a mature, older person, because one of the negatives that happens to women over the age of 40, when they go on diets like that, and I can show you all the citations, all the data, all the research, all the studies that demonstrate this very clearly, that they may lose weight on the scale, but they're not necessarily losing body fat. And when you do that, and then you compromise your health inside of your gut lining, you set yourself up for a whole bunch of problems. So you could get the win by losing weight on the scale, but unfortunately, that's not going to be a good thing in the end. It's not going to work out, my friends. So I'm not going to go into great detail. I don't want to do a seminar. Really, my main thing today was to come on live and to inspire people who have any kind of weight they want to lose, and just do it in a way where it's your lifestyle. It doesn't have to be with our program, doesn't have to be with me, but whatever you do it in a way where is something you can live with for the rest of your life. If you don't 100% believe that you could eat the way you're going to eat to drop the weight for the rest of your life, you're setting yourself up for a negative outcome. Yes, you may lose the weight, but what other things are you potentially compromising? Now, if you're on YouTube or you're catching us, share this. Let's celebrate, Sharon. And do me a favor in the comments below, just say, hey, congratulations, Sharon, because Sharon's worked really hard. She has been so focused. She's stayed the course. I mean, she's around parties. She's around all type of what most people would call a temptation or temptations, but yet she did it. And what a happy day. And I love the fact that you did this on a Monday. Woo! Look at you go. She did it on a Monday, people. She did it on a Monday. So congratulations, Sharon. Again, we love you. We care about you. We always have believed in you. And I hope that you have a fabulous day. And like we always say, if you do it right, you can hold it on tight. You know what I mean? And that means that the likelihood of Sharon gaining the weight back, well, I can't see it. I really can't. So everybody, come on, join me. Congratulate this lady. And congratulate yourself if you're like in transition for your own transformation. I'm Robert Ferguson, nutritionist, author, creator of the Diet for Your Life methodology, and I appreciate